Greg, let us look at the ban on ticketing.
I've been online quite a bit this week, and a lot of people got the wrong impression about ticketing. They saw ticketing as the government trying to raise money for itself, selling tickets, and it's something that they should understand that that's not the true situation. I think the ticketing system is a system that's devised by the drivers, transport drivers union amongst themselves. The National Union of Road Transport Workers and the Road Employers Association, the Road Employers Association. Now, they collect their membership dues from the commercial drivers as tickets, and that's where the ticketing comes in. So it's the unions actually collecting dues from their members that started the ticketing thing. Now, the current governor is a unionist. He has the background of trade unions, he's president of trade unions. And he knows that every union survives on the collection of dues from its members. So he cannot be against unions collecting dues from its members. But where he draws the line, where he absolutely draws the line, is where you have to compel members to be members of the union, or where you have to use force to collect dues when a member does not want to pay dues. You cannot compel somebody to be a member of a union. It contravenes the constitutionally laid down right of you to freedom of association. So you can choose to associate with this union or not to be a union member at all. Yeah. And you know that the consequences of not being a union member is that you're not protected by the union itself in times of trouble. However, so the government is not against unions collecting dues. If they are to collect dues, they must find a system and a way of doing that with the members voluntarily, where the members voluntarily pay. And the use of arms and the use of firearms to collect dues in itself is a breach. The possession of firearms is a breach of civil law. It has nothing to do with the collection of dues. That is breaching criminal law. And the police and the governor has instructed the commissioner of police to immediately apprehend all those who are responsible and to prosecute them, so that people will know that this state has zero tolerance to that kind of violence, mindless violence. I mean, it's a union-friendly state. It does not mean that the unions should now put the security of the state and its people in jeopardy at the cost of their members. We frown on it completely, absolutely. There's no excuse for it. Zero tolerance.
Okay, once again, the local government where the issue of ticketing has been banned by the state government is already local government, Eco local government, and of course, people upper local government. And I think that just like you have heard, the governor is the lover of unions, being a product of union, he is the lover of union, and I think that for some of us who are watching us out there, who are members of this union, or who may have been affected, I think the next thing to do now is to try to sit down and think of how, better ways to collect this whatever, and also get more members instead of coercing or forcing people to be members of a union or using implements of war to collect your dues from members of the public. I think that that is what the government is against, because in the course of doing it, of course, like you did mention, in the course of doing it, using forces, innocent people who are not even members of the union, who are going about their private whatever, may be hit. So I think that it's for the good of the state.